I'm Justin Pritchard, and in this video, how does the interior of a $38,000 Mazda stack up against the interior of a $44,000 Mercedes-Benz? I've got a split-screen showdown coming up for you so you can decide for yourself. In the recent past, I've reported on both a $44,000 version of the Mercedes A220 4MATIC sedan and a $38,000 version of the Mazda 3 Sport GT Turbo with all-wheel drive. Both machines represent two solid ways to get around in the inclement weather conditions common in northern Ontario. Both are upscale, both are fun to drive, and both of these machines actually have a pretty similar, sporty, fun, athletic character dialed into them. And that gives you a good refreshing taste of that lovely feeling of driving a car and being low and in control and seated nice and close to the road. For their respective price tags, one aspect of both of these machines stood out more than the rest after I spent about 3,000 kilometers between the pair, and that is their interiors. I'll be showing you some split-screen comparison and footage that I took using every lens in my extensive bag full of camera goodies because I want to get you up close with how these interiors look and feel. And I also want to know what you think. Down in the comments section, let us know who does it better, the top-of-the-line Mazda or the entry-level Mercedes-Benz. The A220 wowed me from a mere glance when I first got inside with a cabin that incorporates no shortage of design touches lifted straight out of much pricier Mercedes models. I'll be showing you the way this cabin lights up at night a bit later in this video as well, and you won't want to miss that. It's probably the best thing about being inside of this car. But the Mazda feels more impressive. It has a smooth and solid gear shift action and a leather boot with stitching, and it feels good in your hands. Mercedes has this flimsy little plastic wand. More parts of the Mazda's cabin feel more solid when you use or lean or push into them. The Mercedes door panels look and feel cheaper, and I find the handles look great but have a bit more give than I like when I yank the door shut. So it is a slightly less substantial feel in my hands compared to the more high-quality look and feel to that inner door panel on the Mazda 3. It's a minor thing, but if you just drop $38,000 on one of these, little touches like that are pretty delightful. I far prefer the central command system in the Mercedes over the Mazda, though. It's smarter, faster, liquid smooth, great graphics, and it just works so intuitively after not too much learning. In the Benz, it is all about the tech, the big screen display, wide and glossy, and with graphics that blow the Mazda out of the water. If you like analog gauges, the Mazdas are lovely. If you prefer digital, the Mercedes is about as good as it gets. Sharp graphics, minimal reflections, and one of the first digital dashboards I enjoyed after dark thanks to its clean and easy to see readouts and good control over light leakage on parts of the display that aren't lit up. And that magnificent forward display is flanked by a dashboard that lights up like the inside of a high-performance gaming PC after dark. I love complicated, flashy, high-tech interiors, but I like this very finely sort of manicured take on conventional luxury that they're doing in the Mazda as well. The screens and displays can't stand up to the Benz, and I get the impression that Mazda wanted this interior to look a bit quieter and maybe more subtle. But just like with your fingertips, close inspection with your eyes in here reveals plenty of high-end detail and premium touches, and trimmings and finishes. I think all things considered, the A220 is the more remarkable cabin here, but with a price difference of about $6,000 between the two machines I've been showing you, and make that nearly $8,500 if you skip the turbo engine in the Mazda tester I'm showing you, it's safe to say that it does a very remarkable job for the money too. So, the Mercedes, a display and graphics master that puts on a show like nothing else for the money when it comes to life after dark, or the quieter looking Mazda that's not quite as flashy on the tech and graphics, but does feel and look remarkably well built for the dollar, even on closer inspection. So which one is more your style? Don't forget to let your fellow drivers know down in the comments section below. Would you spend the extra money on that Mercedes-Benz, maybe if you're a fan of the graphics or the displays, or would you save some cash and go for the Mazda instead and enjoy some extra horsepower and torque while you're at it? I'm Justin Pritchard for Driving.ca. Until next time, take care and drive safe.